Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Logitech G Esports League. It is the PUBG tournament. This is day number 8. We are just 3 days away, basically 3 game days away from knowing who is going to take this entire tournament. And currently, it looks like it might be Zoo Saver Esports or Placid, but I'm getting ahead of myself. My name is Adi, and joining me, as usual, is the ever dapper Nitish Assassin 47 Nair.
Hello guys, how are you doing? Hope you guys are doing fine though, because we are pretty pumped up for today. Because yesterday we ended the stream on a high note with Argus, just taking that victory straight, uh, having 3 players alive, surviving that last phase. It was pretty OP to see Argus, grab that chicken dinner last night. But today it's gonna be even more interesting as we're starting off with that angle now. And yesterday we ended the stream with Miramar, and today starting off with an angle might be possible again. The same thing is going to happen that happened yesterday, where Placid just jumped in on towards Zuzeba's esports. Zuzeba's esports gets getting eliminated. Today is going to be just insane.
Yeah, so but even though after everything that happened yesterday, right, even after the end of day number 7, Zoo Sabers Esports, Zoo Sabers Alpha rather, they somehow managed to hold on to the exact lead they had at the start of the day. And they didn't have a really good day, by the way. They finished 14th in Erangel in the first map yesterday, and then they finished 8th with just 3 kills in Miramar. So somehow, though, Placid didn't have a really good day either. Even though they did finish 5th on both occasions yesterday, they didn't catch up to. Well, they didn't catch up much, basically. They still are 10 points behind the leaders, that is Zoo Sabers Alpha. They're sitting at 151 points, Placid at 141. Argus, they had a pretty terrible showing as well in Erangel, but then they obviously came back swinging to win on Miramar. So that has taken them to 127 points. And then we have Manic Men, who've done pretty well for themselves as well, and they're up in at 103 points in on the 4th position. But Assassin, I think the game is already ready to go, and we can probably jump in there while we continue this subject.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's get straight into the game.
I'm actually a bit. Hold on a second. I might have been a bit too fast with that because I seem to have
Yeah.
lost the main. I have one feed. I don't have the other.
Yes, exactly. We do have the map screen up, but the action cam is still loading. Well, PUBG things are we gotta wait. Nothing that can be done here. But yeah, like nothing has really changed much. Like we did have this conversation before the stream started. Like nothing really changed as far as the leaderboard is concerned. We do have Zuzeba's esports still up on the table. Got Placid catching up really fast. Argus used to be at the second place before, but then they dropped down, and now they're at the third place. And it looks like that the action cam is here, Adi. So why not we just jump straight into the game?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, so we're gonna be seeing the plane pot. It's pretty interesting though.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. I got a bit
Yeah, I got to
sure
know.
of what I even did.
But yeah, the plane path is looking really good, Adi. It's going straight from Sosnovka military base over towards
Talbot,
shelter.
right?
Yes,
Talbot,
Talbot.
in fact. Yeah,
My
all
bad.
the way.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, center, south central, all the way to northeast, somewhere between the E and the F, well, E and the G grid lines. And which does mean that a couple of the teams, of course, are going to be really happy with that. Underground Gaming, they do like to go to military. And we also have number one who likes going to Novo. So they're going to get there really, really quickly. They're going to be able to loot up whatever they want to. They're going to get some time. And considering the plane path has gone the way it has, it might even, I mean, it might even cut back down like yesterday to Military Island.
Yeah, and looking at Zuzebas Esports right now, they're going to be going to the usual spot that is going to be Pachinki, and following them, I do think so, is Team 4FRD, because right now they have got themselves in vehicles and they are trying to make their way over towards Pachinki as well. So let's see if they're going to start up the fight with Zuzebas Esports right off the bat.
No, I think 4F has just decided to land just west of Farm, so I think Zoo Sabers is safe, and Placid as well. They've decided to just go back to what they're used to, which is basically shelter. While the new zone is already, the first zone is already in, by the way. Zone number 1, phase 1, is gonna cut straight to the north side of the island. It has it has barely anything in the zone as such. It's so north that it's even north of Pachinki. There's only about School, Rozok, Yasnaya, Stalber, and Severny shooting range in the zone. A lot of the teams, there's barely any teams in the first zone, which does mean that the two teams I mentioned really early, right? Underground Gaming as well as number one, they're gonna have to go a really long way to get to the zone.
It's interesting to see Team Argus dropping down over towards Kameshki. Like, I've never seen Argus go that far in the map. And
Yeah, I
they're
think
probably the only team that are there close to Stalber and Kameshki.
I think they've decided to just go to the end of the plane path and check where everybody jumps first and then jump. I think they've changed their strategy up a little bit, and hey, it worked out for them, right? They're basically so far north that it's going to be a while until they run into any kind of problems or any kind of opposition. In fact. While Infernal Gaming, by the way, they had their problems right in the start. You see them in the screen. They kind of ran into number one just west of Farm. And they've just decided to nope the hell out of there. They picked up whatever they could, but most of them don't even have two weapons as of now. And they're just running the hell away, making sure they get some loot up before they go elsewhere. While the funniest part is nobody got into vehicles and went to North George, South George, Gatka. No one. Basically, nobody went anywhere there. So most of the concentration of players right now is completely banked center of the island, as well as on military base and somewhere around Milta.
Yeah. And I do think so that, it is underground gaming over towards Sosnovka military base. They love to drop down over there every single time, whenever it's Wrangle. I haven't seen them going anywhere else than Sosnovka military base. It's just the usual drop point. And always, most of the times, what they do is they look at the circle, they look at the zone, and they just, take control of the bridge, move forward, go close towards Milta, where they're going to get some heavy fights against teams like Number One and Manicmen. So, yeah, Number One this time around, though, they haven't gone west of Milta. Instead, they have dropped to Novo, which is quite interesting because they might actually, come in the way of underground gaming.
Yeah, I think number one have realized that Placid sort of likes to stretch themselves across of shelter and farm, and they haven't wanted to take that fight so early on in the game. Talking about an early on fight, by the way, I think Rish God, who was out on a scouting mission, is being shot at by sure which team that is. I think that's team number 13. That should be Dark Shadow Pride.
I
And
I do think so.
so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
happening in
Legend
the
missed.
center of the zone, basically, just east of Severny.
Yeah, Darkshire Pride usually drops down over towards Yasnaya, right? And I do think so that we have got two of the players scouting out ahead for the team. The rest of the two players are still in Yasnaya, and they might actually go
There's
ahead and take the fight on towards Instant Esports, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of action all around Yasai, as you can see. That's Instinct Esports on your screen, rotating around, just being a little bit careful of not getting too close to Yasaya and, getting shot at from the buildings. Placid is there already as well. And as you mentioned, a couple of players of Dark Shadow Pride, they're going to pop up on the screen as well. And Infernal Gaming is in the compound just west southwest
By
of
the way,
Yasaya.
by the way, Crusaders are chasing out the two players from the side of Team Infernal Gaming. I do think so that they are going to open fire and take down those two players who are trying to just go ahead and take that fight to Rich God. Now, really want to see
Dark
what
Shadow Pride,
exactly
you mean?
Crusaders are. Actually, yeah, Dark Shadow Pride, not Infernal Gaming. My bad. Oh, both of these teams are in grayish color, right? So I just got confused. But yeah, Slayer
Yeah, you're
is going
right.
to take out Wizard. And we're going to be seeing Wolfenstein is going to take the fight on towards Plabon. Oh, Plabon got taken down. Instant Esports. They just lost two players, are they?
Yep, and he's run over and finished as well. I don't think they're going to try to loot up anybody right now because they need to go and hightail it towards Crusaders, who are hounding at the back of two of the other two Dark Shadow Pride players. And you're going to see that really quickly. Wolfenstein as well as Slayer, they are driving as fast as possible towards Papa Havoc, who, in fact, have run into the God Squad. This has just
Yeah.
gone. This has just gone well, really well for Dark Shadow Pride.
I know, right? Dark Shadow Pride, they knew that Crusaders are chasing them, but again, they're like, okay, we are not going to engage. Let the other teams just chime in as well. And the God Squad are like, did you ask for our help?
They say, hey, was that you in our Discord, in our channel? Like, did you just say, hey, I need backup? I overheard something, and I'm here. Maybe you just screamed really loudly in the map. It'd be interesting to see if actually some of these players use all chat. Would be pretty funny. But in the warehouse position, by the way, I do believe that's Crusaders, and they're gonna hang on to that. That's a really good location to have, by the way. And I think, yeah, Dark Shadow Pride, they're fine as well. They're in the buildings just northeast of this warehouse on the left side of your map right now of your screen. But they'll be fine as well. They'll shoot a little bit towards each other. They're gonna take a little bit of pot shots, but I don't think they're gonna have much of a problem with each other just occupying that. Argus as well. They've spread across two different real estates, two different compounds just east of all of this action.
Yeah, Union Gaming actually are also making their way over towards North George. Now, I'm really excited to see what exactly is going to happen. I'm also going to be seeing Papa Havoc throw in that smoke. Team Crusaders have got, as you mentioned, right? The Team Crusaders have got an incredible positioning right there on that warehouse. Now, if they can hold on to it, it's definitely gonna help them as well. But I'm not really sure. Like, we do have Axel and Shrizo. They're trying to use their SLRs in the SKS. Let's see what exactly is gonna happen. We've got Dark Shadow Pride still holding on to that building, and Shrizo, he knows that all the three players from side Team Dark Shadow Pride are over there as well. Get inside of their vehicles, and I don't think so. They're gonna move.
Doesn't look like it yet as of now, but the zone has shifted slightly northeast, of course. But it's not too shabby. Not well. It's actually shifted completely north. Severny is centered around the zone now, as you can see on your screen. And Zoo Saber's Alpha, they've actually found a very decent position, and they'll be pretty fine.
They might actually grab the chicken dinner as well. They've got an interesting lineup. Shrizo, got Danny S, you've got Axelin, got the fragging department handled right there. So there's nothing to worry about. They just need to take a chill pill and play it very calm, very patient.
Yep, very calmly and patiently indeed. But well, the next phase is in as well, by the way. And like I said, I mean, it's completely centered around Severny. So Zoo Sabers Alpha, who made that first early rotation, they've actually made a really good decision. And they're going to be absolutely fine. They've taken the south end of Severny, which is like the kind of stronger, easier to hold end of Severny. And oh, Sunny kills, falls over, and Instinct, well, the car stands up again, but Instinct hits a couple of crazy shots. In fact, it's Fear for Zoo Sabers Alpha, who takes down Dominar, but I don't believe that they're going to be able to finish them off. And oh my god, Instinct and Fear, oh my god, dead shot. Oh, Fear will be able to finish off Swami. Siami?
It's Siami,
Swami.
yeah.
Sorry, Siami. And he's gonna fall as well. And Unruly gets finished off by Instinct as well. Well, he actually gets knocked down. He will be finished.
There you go. Your wish has been fulfilled, Adi.
Yeah, I mean, I told you, right? Like, it's such a strong position for Zeusabers Alpha right now, and they kind of do have Xylans sneaking in from behind. But considering we did see Xylans yesterday as well lose three of his teammates, this time it's two, really early, and then he just played very passively, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. So I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. And Argus on your screens, well, Crusaders, Danny S, they're shooting at Argus, who have lost the really good position they had earlier, and now they have to play in the open, just using the dip of the beach. And I think Argus is going to have a really tough time, at this location. I think we're going to see a massive fight breaking out for 70 control.
I do think so, man. Like the position, it's not that great. Like the smokes are definitely gonna run out in time, and we do have players just riding around with their incredible jeeps. They're just trying to scout out. They're like, okay, Argus is here. Okay, Rich God is here. All right, they are on the beach. They are stuck. Let's just go in, guns blazing, take them down. Not gonna give them a chance to grab another chicken dinner.
And Zeusabers Alpha, they need to be really careful. And by the way, you were right. RC is the first team to get eliminated. They were still stuck in that fight with number one, and number one finally took them out, I think, with the help of a player of Argus as well. And I think they found themselves in the middle of both those teams on the beach. And number one as well now. They need to move, by the way. They're barely in the zone. You can see that. And Wreckers decided to just move, but I think he could be shot as well. But Acolytic has been knocked, and Acolytic is going to be finished by Pro G as well. And I think that leaves Placid with just two more players. I think it's just Wolfie Guy and My Mini Your Head. I wish I knew who that was.
Yeah.
They keep changing their nicknames.
I know, right? Well, that's fine. That's fine. They're like, okay, let's just have some fun with our casters, let's just tell them to pronounce our crazy names.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, I don't have to I don't have to call RC a different team name than they are, because they've been knocked out. And Argus, by the way, like I said, they were in the open and they are getting hounded by this SKS 4X onto number one, and he's just slowly trying to finish off the player. And oh my god, it just won't happen. And Wrecker, he needs to get into that vehicle and move, because it's phase 4. There's a lot of damage that he's taking right now, and he needs to move. What is he doing? Oh, he's waiting for Pro G. And yeah, they're finally going to get out of there. And the zones, fortunately for them, in the pro settings, they move quite slowly, after about phase 3. So you can probably even outrun it. And 4F has been eliminated in the meanwhile by Zeusabers Alpha as well. And again, the new circle, it's cut slightly south now, but Severny and the position of Zeusabers Alpha is really strong. And in fact, I think even...
Okay.
The position for Zeusabers Alpha is so very strong, and so it is for Kryptonite as well, by the way.
Yeah. And I do think so that you're also going to be seeing, Team Underground Gaming try and make their way inside of that circle and take the fight on towards Kryptonite. Kryptonite are right around the corner. They have got their hands on both of those compounds, just south of Severny.
You can see it's Sunny Kills, by the way, for Instinct Esports. He's the last remaining player, and he can't do anything. He's surrounded by teams. There's, I think, Crusaders, Dark Shadow Pride, Manic Men, and behind him as well, I think there's a couple of the Crusaders players in the warehouse. He's so surrounded that he can just prone there, and I think he might be able to get a couple of cheeky kills, but then he might be taken down as well because of that. And, I mean... there's a lot of action happening in that corner, actually, where he was prone. And there you go. The God's God gets eliminated by number one. And I do believe that is somewhere just south of the zone. Completely south of the zone.
Okay.
And welcome back, Assassin.
Welcome back. Yeah, I was here. I don't know what happened, but yeah.
Dark Shadow Pride, by the way, does get eliminated by Manic Men, and a combination of Manic Men and Crusaders. Sunny Kill, they've still survived. He still survived, as in. And Mansab is the last remaining player for Manic Men as well. They just have 3 frags now, and he's he has no choice as well. Danny S and Papa Havoc, rather, for Crusaders, I think they are aware of his position as well. So he's going to find it really difficult to get out of there. He might have to prone his way into the next zone, which he's not going to be able to do because the zone has cut really far south.
Yeah, and I do think so that the incredible rotation being made by number one might actually help them flank all of these teams that are trying to get to the center of the circle. But for now, they are just going to be playing at the edge of the circle. But the remaining players from the side team number one, that is Pro G and Rekka, is going to be playing at the edge of the circle. We've got Underground Gaming towards their west as well. And on your screens, you're going to be seeing Sunny Kills going to go ahead and take down Shrijo from Team from Team Crusaders. I was about to say Argus because he still has that tag, man.
But Manning Men, in the meanwhile, get eliminated by Axelin as well. And Axelin, of course, well, that's his first frag of the game, but he is a really important player, and now he knows Sunny Kills' position, and there you go. You see that beautiful aim that Axelin has, and Instinct Esports gets eliminated as well. Shrizo pays for it with his life, but Crusaders, they're not going to be too unhappy with that, and now they're going to be able to move into the zone. And it's going to be a little difficult, by the way, because the new zone, Zeus Alpha, a couple of the players are holding on to their position in 70, and a couple of the players are moving up towards Underground Gaming, and that might be a mistake because there you go, Snap Ghost. Oh, he's gonna shoot at him, and oh my god, Zeus Alpha, somehow they survive the entire, well, the craziness. And, well, I think I think Argus has realized that this is happening, and Zeus Alpha now they're pushing back to the position where they were, and Argus has moved into that position instead. Oh my god, this is going to be absolutely crazy. What the hell is going to happen right now? Because there you go, Argus on your screen. They see Zeus Alpha. Dead has been taken down. He's been knocked by Bharat. Gaju has been knocked out by Rishgod as well. And they have made a colossal mistake. Absolutely massive mistake.
Yeah, they made a big mistake, and they no doubt now we're going to be seeing Orange is going to throw in that grenade. Might be possible. Fear is going to have a bit of a problem. Nope, he's still inside. He's safe. No problems there whatsoever. Zuzebers and Argus, man. The number one versus the number three. Well, who do you think is going to come out on top in this fight, Adi? Because for me, I do think so that Zuzebers have got a shot here. But considering the fact that they have two players down,
I think they have 3 players knocked at this point, and I think it's just a job. It's just a job for them to Argus to finish it off. I think they will know very soon that there's nobody else here, and there you go. Deadshot gets finished off. Fear gets finished off. There's still another player knocked behind Rishgod, and I think Instinct is the last player alive who is who's just been like, okay, guys, I'm gonna get in a vehicle and get out of here. Sorry, there's nothing I can do. And man, Zeus they've made a colossal mistake. No way to say it. And Orange, he's trying to spray down Instinct as well. Takes him down to half points of health, but he's not going to be able to take him down. And I'm not even sure where Instinct can go at this point. I think there's just one shack in the center of the circle that he can take. And Axelin steals a kill, by the way. I think the knock on Gaju was by Argus.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at this point, Instinct, he is in that little shack, and he's just going to be able to stay alive for a while the rest of the while the rest of the teams can battle it out. And Kryptonite, by the way, they were in a very strong position, and the east part of their compound has been taken over by Crusaders. And I think they lost 2 of their players there as well. Yeah.
Yeah, Crusaders and Team Kryptonite, they have been at that specific compound from quite some time now. They aren't moving an inch, and I do think so that team number one might actually just go ahead and engage on towards Kryptonite as well. Going to be seeing Wolfiga inside of that shack. He's doing his job though. Like his teammate Mini Head got taken out, and then it's just Wolfiga, man. The man has been fragging his mind out. 27 kills in total till now. Top of the leaderboard. The kill leaderboard, that is. Let's see if he's going to get more or not. Yes, he will. He's going to eliminate Infernal Gaming.
Yep, that was Silence, who I said he was the last player alive, right, for Infernal Gaming. Unfortunately, the zone has completely screwed him over. And he had to run in the open, and he's been taken down. And now Argus, by the way, it looks like they want to push on to Instinct as well. They know he's in that position, so I don't think that he will survive for very long.
Man, so many smokes put down right there, and Argus are not gonna let Instinct just walk away like that. They're gonna be like, we're gonna finish what we started, all right? Instinct, you're not going anywhere.
And this might be again another. I mean, Argus, they don't have a bad position, so to speak. They don't have a. They have a little bit of a dip and stuff like that. But Underground Gaming could really, spoil their party, because they are in the open when it comes to well against Underground Gaming. But Argus instead, Bharat, he's gonna knock down T-Max. And I think they're not. I mean, I think they are aware of Instinct's position, but they can't do anything about it right now, and they're just gonna ignore him.
Yeah, things are starting to really get hot here because Kryptonite and Crusaders, they're still in that compound. Got Danny S, who I think so is trying to take out Chicken. Or is it Chickish? It's Chicks Hunter, okay. Wow.
Chicks Hunter.
Chicks Hunter. Interesting.
What are the bets that he's a virgin?
Well, I do think so. We should just stray away from that topic.
Yeah.
No, people get offended very easily.
Yeah, I know. I agree. But I mean, with a nickname like that, I mean, you're gonna get some flack. But either way, talking about flack, Wolfie guy is laying down the suppressing fire, and on to Eddie Summit. But Eddie Summit is gonna take him down. That's Placid eliminated at 7th position. And well, Zoo Sabers Alpha, they've done enough. They've beaten Placid right now, so they should maintain the lead in the table against them. So they'll be pretty happy with that. And Zoo Sabers gets eliminated.
Yep. I was about to say that Instinct. Yeah, I was about to say that Instinct. I feel very bad for him. Like the way Argus has been hunting him down, right? They're like, "Bahar nikalne to nahi dunga. You are gonna stay inside of that shack."
It is completely their mistake, though. I mean, just leaving the south end of Severny like that when they were still in the circle, and then realizing that, we can't take the hill position because it's taken by Underground Gaming. We're going to fall back. By then, Argus had heard their vehicles and Argus had moved up. And that was beautifully played by Argus. And Danny S, he gets taken down. Axelin, he's gotten naded down as well. And I don't think Danny S can be res. Netik is going to finish him off as well. And I think, by the way, there's two teams. That's Crusaders as well as Kryptonite. They're in the same building. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, it is. Is on the second floor of that building, while it is Axelin who's down there. And Axelin screws it up a little bit. Unfortunately, a little too eager. Goes up against Chicks Hunter, who was in a way better of a position, much better position. And he takes him down, while Mahmoud gets knocked out by Netik. And oh my god, dude, Argus, they're just so very strong. And Underground Gaming gets eliminated by Argus as well. I think that's like 4 teams now eliminated by Argus.
Argus is not stopping anytime soon, Adi. They are just gonna announce their presence in the server. They're gonna be like, okay, the Kings are here, and we are here to grab that second or the first spot from the hands of Placid and Zoo Sabers Esports respectively. But for now, though, they're the team with 4 players alive. We've got 2 players alive from Kryptonite and just 1 player from team number 1. And I do think so that Pro G is going to get taken down by the Blue Zone. What is he doing? He's just playing on the edge, right? And we have got Orange. He's trying Orange.
He's solo, so he's just trying to prone, and he's trying to survive for as long as he can.
Yeah. Let's just hope that he does, because else it's just going to be like, all the hard work going to waste.
Well, I mean, Argus now, they've have such a good... Well, there you go. He couldn't prone his way into the zone. He gets taken out. Number 3 it is for number 1. And it just leaves Argus versus Kryptonite. And Kryptonite, by the way, the blue zone is going to push them out into the open. And into the open and loving arms of Netik, Orange, and Rishgod and Bharat for Argus. And it's just a matter of time, ladies and gentlemen. And I think Argus is going to take this victory as well. It's going to be 2 in a row for them. Well, if you count Miramar for yesterday and Erangel for today. And there you go, Netik. He's going to push up as well. Orange, he's had a really good time in this game as well. And Netik, he's still thinking that they're in the building, but they aren't. They're just prone in front of him, and I'm not sure he's spotted them out yet. He hasn't. Netik gets taken down by Mahmoud. Mahmoud, he needs to finish him off as well, because there's no way Kryptonite is going to be able to do much in the way of fragging right now. And oh, there you go. Orange figures it out, finds one of the players, finds the other one, and takes him down. That's 9 kills for Orange. And a winner chicken dinner, 12 kills for Argus. And that's, that's just beautifully played. And I actually think this could have been Zoo Saber's Alpha, by the way, in the same positions as Argus was, because they had the position that Argus took. Well, I rather left vacant for them. And they took that position, and then they just pushed up onto it, easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and took the winner chicken dinner. And that was absolutely beautiful. That was absolutely beautiful by by them.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Like the way Argus, man, the discipline, the strategic style of play, the quick decision making, it was really good coming in from Argus. Like they knew, right? Again, well, looks like you're all set and go. Let's transition.
Yep.
Hello.
Welcome back, and yeah, I mean that was a really good game when it comes down to it, right? Argus played it really well, 12 frags and the winner chicken dinner. That means 22 points for them, and I think Placid, by the way, who were sitting at second position, they might have just been overtaken by Argus. It's going to be really close. Zoo Saber's Alpha, I think they're still safe in the first position, but I'm getting ahead of myself, right? It was. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Logitech G Esports League. It is day number 8, and it is time for map number 2, that is Miramar. So let's get quickly into it, and then we'll take you through what's happened to the leaderboard as well.
All right.
Well, from the east to the west of El Pozo, and that's a decent plane path. You could probably get into a couple of vehicles and go to Los Leones. It's going to be interesting to see. Was it number 1? I'm not sure which team it was who likes to go to Valle del Mar. Will they go that far? That is going to be an interesting question. But while this
Yeah.
does happen, um, and while it is interesting that how the scoreboard has turned out, because of the update after the first game is basically that Zoo Sabers Alpha still somehow managed to have a 10-point lead at the top of the table, but Argus, they have taken over the second position with 149 points. Placid is at third now with 146. Manic Men, they didn't do too well. They only got a couple of points, and they're still on fourth with 106. But Dark Shadow Pride now is right up on their tail, right in their bottom, with 97 points. And we'll talk about that a little bit later as well. While we see Roy trying to do some crazy things with an Ironsight M24.
Interesting, man. Just Roy things, ladies and gentlemen. Just don't mind him. It's fine. He's gonna show us some incredible things like these across the entire match. But interestingly, as you mentioned, Adi, Zuzaba's esports, man, the amount of yeah,
What the hell happened to Hardwell? He has 2 points of health. I think he fell over or something because, how
maybe
beautifully unbuggy PUBG is.
yeah. Yeah, unbuggy indeed, Adi. No bugs at all.
Yeah. I mean,
Esports ready game.
He's supposed to start at 2 points of health because, Manic Men, they need a little bit of a
Twist in the story every
not a
time.
twist, a handicap. They have to start with a handicap, of course.
But yeah, like esports ready
Oh.
game though, no doubt.
Can we get the map up?
Yes.
Oof.
Wow. You've got to be kidding me. I'm going, Adi. I'm going. I'm just leaving,
I
okay?
love this. It's completely, the zone has cut southeast and it has half in the water as of now. Just Los Leones, Impala, and Porto Paraiso up in the zone right now. And that is absolutely insane. And that's going to leave a lot of teams with, well, they're gonna leave. They're gonna be scratching their heads on how the hell do we rotate in here, because it's gonna get really clustered really, really soon. I think we're gonna see a lot of teams fall by the time phase 2 even starts.
Yeah. They're all gonna have a sad puppy face as well right now. Because they're gonna be like, we dropped off to places like, Hacienda, San Martin, we've got La Cabrera, and then we've got ridiculous chickens over towards Torre Ahumeda. They have to make they have to make their way all the way from Torre Ahumeda to Los Leones. That is gonna be insane.
An interesting stat as well, Nitish. Orange, because he had a game with 9 frags,
Yeah.
is now tied with Wolfie Guy for 30 frags apiece at the top of the fraggers
Wow.
list. He was
Let's
nowhere there. He was not there at all. I mean, he had fallen back so far behind. He wasn't in the top 5, and now he's top. He's had just such a crazy game, man.
Yeah, 9 kills all by himself, dude. The guy is a maniac, and I do think so that he's gonna frag his mind out in this game as well. But for now, though, Team Argus have dropped over towards the middle of Torre Ahumada and La Cabrera, close towards water treatment. So they're just gonna try and loot up over there. Got ridiculous chickens moving down south, whereas over towards San Martin, we're gonna be seeing Placid as well, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, that is definitely going to be placid over towards San Martin and Hacienda. Interestingly, Crusaders this time around, though, they went close towards Cruza del Valle. So, Yeah, interesting to see Team God Squad drop down towards Cruz del Valle as well.
It's
So
interesting actually. I'm not even quite a weird split by the way because Papa Havoc, he's all the way right, well, almost inside Impala, while three of his teammates are about to start a fight against the God Squad.
yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Trust me, because the God Squad, if they can take down Crusaders at the start, it's gonna be really really helpful for them. Not only them, but for all of these other teams as well. Because Crusaders have been doing pretty good in terms of the fragging department with Axelin and Shizo on board as well. So this is what exactly is going to happen. For now, though, you're going to be seeing Team 4F, Team Underground Gaming, and I do think so. It's Infernal Gaming as well, close towards El Azhar and Junkyard are going to fight it out amongst each other. There you go. The Fragathon has already started, Adi, and we're going to be seeing Xiaomi starting things off. Is going to take down Eddie Summit. We're going to be seeing more and more action coming in from 4F and Team Underground Gaming as well. So why not just switch over towards that fight?
Yeah, we are in fact looking at that fight, and it's an M4 with a Win 94 onto Xiaomi, and he still hits that shot onto Max. Does barely any damage, just 38 damage, unfortunately. But he hasn't been able to loot up, and they're already central in the map, just south of Impala, north of Puerto Paraiso, and there's a little warehouse there, which they're still not fighting over. And oh my god, the push is coming in. Fat Ninja, can he get there before the players run away in that vehicle? And oh, he's gonna try to spray them down. And yes, he does. Sucre gets knocked and Snap goes down. He has to make a decision. Does he run away or does he stand and fight for his teammate? And nope, the answer is no, he's not gonna do that. Sucre is definitely gonna get finished off here now. And Fat Ninja, they're still pushing up. He's still pushing up, and I think 4F, they're going to go aggressive. They want to do something about this. Ratchet has fallen, by the way. I'm not sure who he fell to. I think, was he the one who fell to Max 10? And I think that's why 4F is like, no, we can't let this go unanswered.
Man, the way Fat Ninja 47 took down Sucre and then Snap just instantly snapped his way out of there, right? I really wanted to play Hello Darkness, my old friend over there. Sucre felt so lonely. He's like, why did you leave me, man?
I think that was Snapghost, right, who left him.
Yeah, Snapghost left him, and Sucre is like, why did you leave me? You should have saved me.
Yeah, but as of now, 4F and Underground Gaming, they have one apiece of each other, while Max 10 gets knocked out by that Win 94 on Xiaomi. And, well, he gets finished off as well, does he? Well, no. In fact, they've lost Eddie Summit as well, and Eddie Summit, and now it's just Snap Ghost, and he's getting hounded at, and they're at everywhere right now. They are completely everywhere, and there you go. Both of them fall, and the first team to get annihilated, in fact, is Underground Gaming, and I think they're gonna rue the day when they tried to take down Rachit Panwar. Well, when they successfully took him down, but they shouldn't have done that.
Man, Rachit hasn't been in his best form, to be honest. Like, like the whole team, Team 4F, they haven't been able to do much. And this specific start is a good one, in my opinion. They can do more and more in this specific map that is Miramar. Now, if you see Danny S is just cruising around, he's going to make his way.
Papa Havoc, by the way, was holding on to this compound right from the start, making as much noise as he could while teams were driving past, just to make sure that they know that there's a team here. And he did a really good job because Crusaders eventually they found themselves here and they're completely fine now. They have a good position in the map as well. And if I think the map is on the screen, in fact, and the zone is closing up. We see Argus rotating in from the north side, and I think they've run into the ridiculous chickens.
Oh!
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting what's gonna happen right now. And oh, Wolfie guy, he's run into Mansahab. And, well, Roy steals that kill.
Did you see that?
Oh, no,
Wolfie guy made that. Wolfie guy made that ramp jump, okay? Yeah. And that is the highlight. Let's go. Dude, he made that ramp jump. That was so cool. He got out of his vehicle. No, actually, he was trying to drive away. And then Mansab is like, well, why are you running?
Where are you going?
Yeah, where are you going?
Here.
Get over here.
I think that's which fighting game is that from? I can't remember if it's from Street Fighter or Tekken. I can't.
I think so. It is Tekken. I think so. It's Tekken.
I mean, I'm not much a fan of platform, well, fighting games. So I can't really remember. I'm much more of an FPS person myself. So if somebody does know, spam the chat. But yeah, I mean, the zone, by the way, is a little better now. It's moved in. It's moved in. It's centered around Impala. Puerto Paraiso has been left for dead. It's not gonna go there. It's gone north. And what is weird is Unruly. He's gone over to the island on the east.
I just noticed that. He's left all to his lonesome in that specific island.
Yeah, but
And
really good loot on that island, by the way. Especially if you're there alone.
oh, really? I
Yeah.
never knew that. I thought that was always like a graveyard, empty.
No, no. There's, and especially the South Island of that as well has a couple of warehouses, a god building or two as well. So, well, a construction building, as a lot of others like to call it. But yeah, and oh my god, Dark Shadow Pride, I think they're in trouble. I
Oh,
think
really?
they
Come
are
on,
in trouble. In fact, it looks like Placid is in trouble as well because where the hell have Crusaders come from?
bro.
The Crusaders, they are taking down everyone and they haven't come from anywhere. It's just a long range battle right now. They just, well, they were like, yeah, we'll have some of that.
Actually, Crusaders, we did say about that specific rotation that they made as well, right? We did talk about it, like the way they just
Good position, yeah.
hopped onto their jeeps and then they just rushed in towards that specific compound. They have been successful into holding that, but I do think so that Dark Shadow Pride is in a bit of a trouble, man. Like Legend, Mist, and Hussein, along with Slayer, the only one standing. BD Commander got taken out. Like there was no specific cover whatsoever. He tried to throw in that smoke as well, but then instantly got taken down by Team Crusaders.
Yeah.
Now,
And I think Placid, by the way, are going to have a really tough time right now. Deadshot has been taken down for Zeus Saber's Alpha as well, but he isn't still out for the count. And I'm not sure where Zeus Saber's Alpha is right now. Oh, I can't
they're
find them
just
on the map. Oh,
they are
yeah, they're just
south of
west
La
of
Vendetta.
Crusaders. Yeah, they're west of Crusaders position.
Yeah, they're just below La Bandita, and I do think so. The team God Squad is actually going for the drop as well. So I'm looking forward to what exactly they're gonna pick up.
Yeah.
For
Look at
now,
Dante
though,
Bat's position.
I know, right?
Stuck. He's stuck between Dark Shadow Pride and Crusaders, and I don't think he's going to be able to go anywhere. I mean, that's a little bit of a dip over there for him to survive in, but when he has to rotate out of here, he's going to be he's going to have a problem. And
gonna have a
he
big
doesn't even have a teammate, right? My mini, your head. I'm not sure who that is yet, but yeah, I mean, he's pulled out all the stops. He's put his car there. He's proning in the grass. I mean, he has no other option at this point. Like
He has
he
no
doesn't
options.
want to be found out. Yeah.
He's gonna be like, I'm just gonna prone down here. I'm gonna play strategically, and I'm just gonna get the placement point in. Same goes for my mini your head as
Okay.
well.
Well, sure, you could play for the placement points, but there's still 13 teams alive. But somehow, it is surprising that only one team has fallen since this zone was pretty terrible. That shows that goes to show how professional these teams are, how good they are, how well they can survive even when they've been completely shafted by the zone.
There's no doubt about that. Like all of these teams, they know the game. They've been playing this from quite some time. They're really good at it as well. And in terms of the survival aspect, well, they truly are good. I do think so that they can bring in a lot more interesting plays as well. But I think they just took it lightly at the start of the tournament. They're like, okay, we're just gonna try and explore the avenues, and then later, in like day number 7 or 8, we're just gonna turn the tables. We're gonna go into a very passive, strategic style of play. Talking about strategic and passive type of play. Look at Fat Ninja 47. He was waiting. Okay, he was patiently waiting for RC to show up, and as soon as they did, he opened fire with the M416.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love that skin, by the way.
I think 4F have just decided to throw caution to the wind and get as many frags as they can. And I do believe the Ridiculous Chickens just have one player alive now, and that's Viper, slightly northwest of the position of Fat Ninja and Nuke. While Zeus Sabers Esports, by the way, they managed to rotate into another decently. I mean, I was keeping my eye on that on the map because they were being a bit YOLO again. 3 players in one car rotating over, and they've rotated towards the warehouses north of Impala, basically.
But yeah, Man Sahab open fire on towards Legend Mist. Legend Mist gonna get taken out. it's just going to be down to the two players on the side of Team Dark Shadow Pride, whereas Unruly is taking the fight on towards Team Argus. Actually, Team 4F, Team 4F, Team Infernal Gaming, and Team Argus are gonna engage themselves in a fight. Gonna be seeing Fat Ninja 47 taking down Zergstein with Sunny Kills taking down Proji. This is gonna be down to like what, two of the players left out from the side, or just one left out from the side of Team Number One.
Not even sure where. Number one, I think, we're taken down by Instinct Esports, but
Yeah, Instant Esports are still in that fight. You know, we still have one player left out, and we've got Team Kryptonite close by in the compound as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see what exactly is going on as well. Look at Rudra. Oh man,
this is just happening south at the south end of the circle, just north of Port-au-Prince. So where, yeah, you were right. Kryptonite is there in the compound, but it is number one up against Instinct Esports in the open, basically. Just a few ridges to play with, and I think everyone's a little bit worse for wear right now.
Yeah, they're just trying to win each and every gunfight that they take. But again, number one, we're not that lucky. Because Instant Esports, well, we do know Dominar G and team have got good aim. Yeah.
We can bring the map up again, by the way, and we can probably try to focus on Zoo Saber's Alpha, because I think they're about to make another massive mistake. I think they're... Okay, no. Never mind. So the zone did cut to the east, by the way. It is half in the water again, and that's gonna be a bit of a problem for everyone. And Zoo Saber's Alpha, by the way, they got in their vehicles and they were about to bomb into somewhere, but then they just suddenly decided against it, and then they just crossed the road on foot into Impala, and that's a much better decision than getting into their vehicles and going in for some kind of crazy play and taking over compounds which aren't there for the taking at this point, while Axelan runs over Insta Papa Havoc.
Yeah, man, Infernal Gaming got lucky as well. See, they've got their two players in that tiny little compound. Argus were closing in, and as soon as Argus are just driving away, Infernal Gaming is like, "Oof, relief, man, sigh of relief."
I think Argus realized that the zone has shifted, and they also, in fact, realized that God Squad is behind them. So maybe if we can shift over to that fight, because Argus has run into the God Squad, or the God Squad has run into Argus right now, and well, things are happening. And not really good things for the God Squad, because Unforgiven, he's not going to be very forgiving. And in fact, Argus is not going to be very forgiving of him. He's trying to run away, but he's being peppered with bullets, surviving at 1 point of health. And Argus, they're just going to push up and they're going to find him. He's just trying to heal as fast as possible. But Argus, they annihilate the God Squad. And this is why, by the way, Infernal Gaming were given a reprieve. Because Argus, they spotted the God Squad on the flank.
Yeah,
and
interesting.
They look so good right now, and it's ever since yesterday, right? Map number 2, they've just been making such good decisions, such good decisions, and it's really showing that they're creeping up the leaderboard again, and they might even take top spot at this point.
Yeah, if only they can get the chicken dinner here. They're already your team who are going to be securing that first position at the end of the day. But for now, though, we're going to be seeing Rudro, who is making things happen for Team Kryptonite as well. Like Kryptonite, if you notice at the start of the tournament, right, they were not doing that great. They were not able to survive till the 7th or the 8th phase. But nowadays, if you see from the last 2 days,
they're knocking out a couple of teams and they're playing pretty well. You're right.
So that's the thing, right? In Instant Esports, Dominar.
Well, the caster's curse. As soon as you say that, there's 2 players down. Instinct Esports have pushed up onto Kryptonite. This is happening towards the southwest end of the zone. And in fact, Kryptonite, they're a bit screwed, honestly, because number 1, Abhi, alone for number 1, has showed up from behind as well. And he's trying to run from the zone, and Instinct Esports' player Sunny Kills is going to spot him out. And number 1 is going to be eliminated as well. And I think Kryptonite have just 1 player alive as well, and that's the aforementioned Rudro. They have 2 players, I think.
Yeah, they only have 1 player left, and that is Rudro YouTube. Well, let's see if he can get some of the frag movie material for his YouTube channel.
Oh, can we switch over to RC? There you go, RC right now. Viper, he's taken down Gaju. He's been camping in this building the whole time, and Zoo Saber's Alpha, they weren't thorough enough at clearing the buildings before trying to move into the zone, and they've been backstabbed and they've lost a player because of it. And wow, RC, by the way, 2 of their players disconnected after leaving them. They're just like, oh, I don't even want to watch and help my player out. But I think Zoo Sabers Alpha, they are safe enough now. They've moved into the zone. They've given up on Gaju. I think that's a substitute, right? They haven't been playing with him for a while.
Yeah, I haven't seen that name pop up anytime soon. But
Yeah, and
yeah. They're
I
kind
think
of
they
in the
have
open,
survived the
Madhi.
onslaught. Yeah, but they have survived the kind of the ninja play by RC, and I think RC is sorry, by Viper, and I think Viper is actually gonna find himself following the same route as the Manic Men and maybe running into trouble of Manic Men as well. But you can see Mansahab, if you switch over to him, he's actually aware and he's looking at his back.
Yeah,
And
he's
this is
watching for
what Zoo
the.
Sabers Alpha didn't do.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job of watching for the flank as well. Like Zusaber's esports, I do think so that they tried to go in for the drop. Did they get anything? No idea. What I do know is Fat Ninja 47 is going to take off Rudro, and with that, he's going to eliminate Team Kryptonite entirely.
Yeah, and I think that's a solo. That was a solo fight happening. A solo player. And there you go. Look at that. Viper spotted out by not one but two players of RC. They're not going to make any mistake. Manic Men, they have been playing this really well, and now they have the high ground over Zoo Sabers Alpha as well. And oh, this might be a bit of an issue if Manic Men decide to push up on them. They're gonna be Zoo Sabers Alpha is gonna be in a world of hurt because I think they even have Dark Shadow Pride, and that's Slayer, the last remaining player, trying to get into the zone. And it just depends on how the communication is gonna be. And I don't see any player right now looking at their back. Oh, finally, nope.
Zuzebas is in a bit of a trouble, man. Zuzebas, if they don't watch their backs, then they're gonna lose a player or two. No,
I think
you
the player of
definitely
Dark Shadow
don't
Pride,
want
there
to
goes
do.
Slayer. He's just trying to crouch his way in, and I mean, a Manic Man is making a lot of noise as well. That's kind of helping Slayer just come up as well into the zone, and he's just gonna creep into the zone now. He's getting tickled by the blue zone, and oh, he comes in, and Fear is. You could spot Fear on his screen, and there you go. He switches over to the 6x, and Fear, you're not doing a really good job checking your flank, man. And oh my god, it's Instinct actually. But oh, Slayer, he decides to show some trigger discipline, and he's not going to do anything about it right now. He's like,
Yeah,
I've
like
not been spotted out, so I'm just going to chill.
I thought Fear did spot him out. Okay, never mind. I think he jumped, and I thought he was trying to jump spot him, but no, that's not the case here. Slayer might actually walk away with a
Look
kill
at
or
that.
two. What is he doing? If I were in his position, I'm just gonna open fire. Trust me.
I mean,
I'm like
at this point, he doesn't know who that is, right? He's not aware that it is Zoo Sabers Alpha, and he could probably ruin the game for the top, the top team right now. And
yeah.
if he was aware of that, I'm sure he would have at least taken down a player, maybe two. But now he's boosting up and he's trying to do something while Manic Men have decided to not go in for the fight against Zoo Sabers Alpha, but in fact they've taken the fight to Instinct Esports, and Instinct Esports are really well. They've lost a player to this blue zone as well at this point, and Sunny Kills is the final player alive. And oh my god, just look at Slayer, the trigger discipline. He has two players in his
I love
screen.
it,
He
man.
even knows where Fear is, and he's just. I mean, what do you do?
Love it, man. Like, see, trust me, he's doing a really good job. But if I were in his position, I'm very bad at trigger disciplines. Okay, I just open fire. I'm like, I see heads, I just pop him. That's it.
That's why
But-
you're a professional caster and not a professional player.
Well, well, we all were professionals sometime.
But either way, just look at that right next to Instinct, and oh my god, just proning his way in, and oh my god, Zoo Sabers Alpha, what are you doing to me? Check your angles, and finally Deadshot gets taken down by Slayer, and Slayer, though, he's gonna get traded instantly, and this is why the trigger discipline was in. And I think the player will survive as well. Salman's gonna get picked up for the Manic Men as well, and oh, I think Argus. They're hot on the heels of Zoo Sabers Alpha right now, and oh, this is gonna be an interesting fight. This is for the top spot, ladies and gentlemen. Argus, Nethik, he's gonna spot out one of the players, and there you go, Instinct. He's gonna get taken down again, just not checking their angles, not checking their flanks. And I think that's just two players alive now, and the nade comes in as well. Instinct is definitely going to bleed out. There's no way he's going to be able to be rezzed by his teammate and dead. He's being shot. He's randomly shooting in. Nethik is randomly shooting in, but Sunny Kills gets eliminated as well. That's Fat Ninja. Oh! Zoosavers Esports. Where did that come from?
Yep,
Fear.
that is
He's
Fear.
found himself inside, well, next to 3 of the players, and this is going to be very difficult for him to do anything. He takes one down, and he has to heal up. He is so very low, and actually the Argus players, they have no idea where he is. And oh, is that a smoke or a nade? I'm not even sure.
That was a
I think
flash,
that's a
actually.
nade.
That was a flash,
Oh,
actually.
that's a flash. Yeah, he flashed himself a little bit as well. And Fat Ninja, on the meanwhile, is doing so much work. And there you go. The nade comes in as well. And I think Epic will be taken down by that nade. Yes, he will. That's a good kill by Fear, but that leaves just Deadshot and Instinct alive. Instinct somehow does get rezzed, by the way. And while this has happened, Zoosabers Alpha, actually, they could move into the zone. Fat Ninja finally is taken down after eliminating 2 of the players by Manic Men. And that just leaves 4 teams alive. Manic Man, Argus, Zoosabers Alpha, and Infernal Gaming.
Man, look at
3 of the
Hardwell.
top 4.
Ooh, let's go, Hardwell. He's going to go ahead and knock out Orange. Interesting plays being made by Team Manic Men, Adi, and I do think so that they have a shot at walking away with the chicken dinner here on Miramar.
They've done a massive favor to Zoosabers Alpha, by the way. A massive favor, finding themselves a couple of players of Argus. And look at that. Just... Oh my god, Fear finally does get finished off, by the way. 2 still players alive for Zoosabers Alpha. And the Manic Men, they're trying their hardest to help Instinct and Deadshot out.
They're like, okay, did you ask for help? Here we are. Just gonna try and get rid of the chicken dinner winners, the last map.
Yep. And that's well, Manic Men seem to be in prime position, like you correctly said, to take this victory, because they have like 8 frags already, a couple of knocks. Oh, Deadshot gets taken down by that MK47 onto Mansab, and the nade is gonna come in as well. The finish is gonna happen, and that is Zoosabers Esports, or Zoosabers Alpha, eliminated by a nade by Mansa Hub. Argus gets eliminated by as well. Manic Men, man, they're just maniacs. They're fighting on 2 fronts, and they just take down everyone. They still have 4 players alive and 13 frags. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how good Manic Men is, and this is what we were harping on about for the first couple of weekends, right? From day 1 to day 6, we were like, Manic Men can do so much better. They can do so much better, and now they finally done better. They've in fact spotted out the last team as well, Unruly. He's been peppered down. Xylens is knocked already, and this is just a matter of time, Nitish. Just a matter of time.
A matter of a few seconds, I would say, because, Unruly, there's no freaking way that he is going to be able to run out of that specific compound. And as soon as he's going to try to do so, there you have it. Mr. Hardwell is going to take him down. And ladies and gentlemen, Team Manic Men are going to be a winner chicken dinner for map number 2, Miramar.
Yep, they are going to take the winner chicken dinner. And that was pretty intense. That was pretty insane by Manic Men. 13 frags overall, 15 rather frags overall for the Manic Men, and they do take the win at the chicken dinner. Second place for Infernal Gaming with 0 kills. Absolutely nada. They do get 8 placement points, but that's all they're gonna get. Argus, they do finish 3rd. Zoosabers Alpha finish 4th. Zoosabers, they just had two kills themselves as well. Argus at least had 5 kills along with that 3rd position, which does mean that they are gonna creep ever so much closer to the top spot of Zoosabers. But let's move on to the cap screen.
All right, here we are. You are muted, by the way.
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
As I was mentioning, right? I think Zoosabers Alpha will still stick around in the tops position, and Argus is just hot on their heels. I think the difference is going to come out to just be a few points now. I think that 10-point lead that Zoosabers Alpha had for the longest time, that they've been clawing onto, is finally going to whittle down to maybe about 5 points. But
Maybe.
It's pretty crazy, man. It's been absolutely insane what's been going on.
No doubt, no doubt. This tournament is taking quite the turn, and I just can't wait to see what exactly is going to happen tomorrow, Adi, because we all know tomorrow is day number 9, and
Yeah.
then we probably have like what, a few more days. I think 1 or 2 days left, right?
Yeah, I mean, we just go on to day number 10. Tomorrow is day number 9.
9,
And Saturday will be day number 10
10.
and the final day. I think that is the 12th of September.
Yeah,
And
that.
yeah, the scoreboard update is in, by the way. Thank you so much, production, for letting us know. So Zoo Sabers Esports or Zoo Sabers Alpha, they stick to their first position right now, but barely. 165 points. They have a 6-point lead now. That 10-point lead has been whittled down by 4. Argus is in the second position with 159 points. Placid still in the third position with 146 points. And did they get nothing? One second.
Argus?
Am I right in saying that Placid got absolutely zero? Yeah.
Yeah.
146 points. They got absolutely zero this game. 12th place and 0 kills for them, unfortunately. And the
Yeah.
Manic Men, of course, 25 points, shooting up from 106 or something to 131. They're hot on the heels of Placid as well, by the way, and they have the days. If they win the remaining games, they could still win it. It's still completely open. We have no idea how this is going to go. So, do you have any closing thoughts, Nitish, since the scoreboard is up?
I do think so. Like, Manic Men, if they can, just win a few more games, like the remaining days, if they can even get like a winner chicken dinner in like 2 games, then they can easily get that spot from the hands of Placid. They can just snatch it away. They're like, it doesn't belong to you, it belongs to us.
Yeah,
We grinded our way to the top like that. But I feel bad for Placid, by the way. As you mentioned, they didn't get a single point this
yeah,
specific map, and that's quite disappointing, considering the fact that Wolfigai has been on top of that kill leaderboard. He has been constantly fragging again and again and again and again, and I really hoped something better out of them on Miramar. But yeah, the zone sort of it sort of screwed over a lot of teams,
yeah.
and and trust me, they all tried their level best, and Manic Men just came out on top. I don't know what happened, but thank God Manic Men, they're finally showing up, and I do think so that they're going to climb to the third or the second position really, really soon.
All right. And so there you heard it. But I think that is enough from us for today. This was day number 8, remember, of the Logitech Esports, well, the Logitech G Esports League, the PUBG tournament. And we have just 2 more days to go. We will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. for day number 9, and then next Saturday for day number 10, the final day when we'll find out who will win this tournament. So thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow.